In a recent EastEnders episode, a humorous misunderstanding over London's ultra-low emissions zone, ULEZ, sparked laughter among fans. Priya's innocent comment led Eve to defend Suki, mistaking ULEZ for a personal insult. Meanwhile, speculation surrounds Danny Dyer's return and Ben's impending departure from the show. EastEnders fans cracking up at "best line ever" that made us all spit out our tea. EastEnders is perhaps best known for its high-stakes drama and sensitive handling of important issues, but that doesn't mean they can't serve up moments of complete hilarity. It was one of these moments that has sent fans into a frenzy online, with fans branding it the best line ever. In last night's episode, Suki Panesar and Eve Onwin took the huge step of moving in together, though things didn't go totally smoothly. Priya Nandrahart's jokes left a sour taste in Eve's mouth as she pointed out her casual homophobia, before warning her not to spook Suki, who is still coming to terms with her sexuality. Later, when Eve and Suki arrived in the Vic, they found Priya and Ian Beale discussing London's new ultra-low emissions zones, though Eve very quickly got the wrong end of the stick. When Priya announced that Ian was banging on about ULEZ, Eve tore her to shreds, warning her not to talk about Suki like that again. Luckily, Suki saw the funny side as she pointed out what ULEZ actually was, leading Eve to apologize to Priya for the misunderstanding. Fans on Twitter went absolutely wild for the joke, claiming that they were cracking up. "God, I love this show," Gregory wrote in response to the line, while Mandy said that ULEZ line was a great one. Nick was keen to extend congratulations to writer Brian Kirkwood for penning the iconic line, while Carl declared that it was one of the funniest things ever said on EastEnders. Elsewhere in last night's episode, there was drama for the Six as Jack Branning tried to get to the bottom of what really happened on Christmas Day, pushing Denise to confess to hitting Nish Panesar. Thankfully, Denise stood her ground and made Jack choose between her and his job, but which one will he pick? Meanwhile, Yolanda Truman fought back against a woman from the church group who labeled her a wanton Jezebel, following rumors that she had been having an affair with Pastor Clayton. But on top of all that, George Knight, Colin Salmon, returned home with mysteriously bloody knuckles, leaving us all wondering what he got up to. All we know about EastEnders legend Danny Dyer's return to our screens. Acting legend and EastEnders star Danny Dyer is making an exciting return to our screens again. Back in 2022, Danny left his EastEnders role as Mick Carter. The beloved character was swept out to sea following a showdown with Janine Butcher, Charlie Brooks, and Linda Carter. Due to the fact Mick's body hasn't been found, the Carter family have assumed he died. While Danny has appeared in a Channel 5 drama called Heat and a BBC One show called Henpocalypse. In recent months, we thought it was time to discuss where you can see Danny next, as himself and playing a character. Danny will appear in the next celebrity series of The Great British Bake Off, which raises money for the charity Stand Up to Cancer. Featuring alongside Gabby Logan, Fern Brady and Mel B, Danny recently spoke about the filming and how his diet of intermittent fasting wasn't impacted due to him preferring savory food over sweet. So fair. I am more of a savory man, to be honest. I don't mind a bit of chocolate now and then, but I am not really a sweet man. So being in the tent doesn't really affect my fasting, he told the Mirror. I did break my fast on day one as I needed to eat some breakfast. I am not really a breakfast man, but I needed some energy. Usually I fast until maybe about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that'd be my first sort of meal. Sometimes I hang on until dinner time. It does work for me. Recently, Danny was pictured in a violent brawl as he continues to film new project Marching Powder. Marching Powder is considered a follow-up to Football Factory, with Danny revealing previously that the project will feature more crime, drugs and serious ultra-violence than its predecessor. "I'm going back to work with the Football Factory director Nick Love and I cannot wait," exclaimed the human traffic star in an Instagram post, shared to his socials in December. "We're gonna be bang on the marching powder," that's the name of the film by the way. Elsewhere, according to Danny's IMDb, he will also feature in a Disney Plus show called Rivals this year. The 8-part series is based on the novel of the same name by Jilly Cooper. EastEnders Kathy Beale star Gillian Tailforth's life from dating on-screen son and famous sister to tragic loss. Gillian's life has seen nearly as many ups and downs as Kathy's. One of the most iconic faces on the whole of Albert Square has got to be that of Kathy Beale. As owner of the cafe and bar on EastEnders, she's been around for decades, having appeared in the soap's first ever episode. Since then she's been through a whole lot, having left for a new life in South Africa in 1998 before returning in a sensational comeback in 2015. Throughout that whole time though, Kathy has always been played by star Gillian Tailforth. Away from EastEnders though, Gillian has also led quite the life and is always a topic of conversation among fans, often due to her age-defying looks. In September 2022, the soap paid tribute to Queen Elizabeth II following her death, and during an emotional exchange with Denise Fox and Linda Carter, Kathy confirmed she was 73 years old as she spoke of the Queen's coronation. But in real life, Gillian was born on August 14, 1955, making her just 67 years old, and it's very easy to see why so many people think she looks even younger than that. Family and relationships. Away from the soap though, Gillian's talent runs in the family, with her sister Kim Tailforth enjoying similar success as a TV actor with roles in rival British soaps including Hollyoaks, The Bill, and Family Affairs. She's also known as Marilyn Fenner in ITV's Bad Girls and appeared in Operation Good Guys and London's Burning. Away from the small screen, Kim has starred in a number of pantomimes across the UK too. Gillian's character Kathy has been linked to a number of men in Walford, most memorably marrying local hard nut Phil Mitchell. But in real life, Gillian was only linked to one castmate, Nick Barry, who played Queen Vic Barman Simon Wicks, otherwise known as a Wixie. The pair, who were on-screen stepmother and stepson, dated for 3 years between 1985 and 1988. Gillian, however, moved on and began a relationship with Jeff Knights in the late 1980s, and they share 2 children, Harrison and Jessica. In 2013, Jeff sadly passed away aged 58 from stomach cancer. During her 15-year break from EastEnders, Gillian continued to thrive in many other roles including Jackie Pascoe on Footballers' Wives and Sergeant Nikki Wright on ITV's The Bill. In 2009 she also played MP Justine Walker on Casualty, and Sandy Roscoe in Hollyoaks for 2 years before her epic EastEnders comeback in 2015. You may also remember that the TV star appeared in Strictly Come Dancing in 2008 and became the 4th housemate to be evicted from 2013's Celebrity Big Brother series. New EastEnders spoilers give away Ben's final storyline, and he is in a very serious situation. It was confirmed earlier this year that Ben would be written out, with series star Max Bowden having already filmed his final scenes, set to depart after 5 years in Walford. Fans have been speculating how exactly the popular character will leave the square, and newly released short spoilers for W/C Monday, March 25, available to view on the BBC One website, have offered up a taste of what's to come. And it's not looking good for Ben. According to the spoilers, the young mechanic attempts to fix one issue but soon finds himself in trouble as another arises, with subsequent scenes seeing him in very hot water. But just what does this mean? Fans will have to wait until more detailed spoilers become available next week, but it's looking like a brush with the law might be on the cards. The episodic description for Thursday of the week in question confirms that Ben's husband Callum Highway, who is a detective, will use his job to his advantage. Following reports of Max's departure in December, an EastEnders spokesperson confirmed the exit to metro.co.uk, as they said, Max will be leaving EastEnders next year. We wish him all the best for the future. Ben was recently seen offering advice to Johnny Carter, promising to help him get rid of Dean Wicks, Matt D'Angelo, should the opportunity to do so arise. Callum, who knew Johnny previously due to his association with the Carter family, also vowed to help, albeit by using legal methods. Please subscribe our channel.